Hello everyone, it is Canadian Futures Trader here. It is currently Friday, April 16th, 2021. Welcome to the channel, welcome to the video. Today's video, as denoted by the title, is my progress with Earn2Trade 150K Mini Gauntlet day number 4. Show you basically a chart showing my progress, where I'm at with the balance, and then I did record the very last trade, which was the biggest trade, and it happened super quick. So I'll show you that after I get through all this. Be sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed already. I am putting out daily videos about Earn2Trade and my progress through their mini gauntlets as well. Some of you probably saw I put out a video just kind of summarizing Earn2Trade, at least as I interpret them. And there was a few questions, comments, etc. I got back to anyone I could, and I actually emailed Earn2Trade just a few questions to follow up on some of the comments and questions. And that's basically it. So far things are going great. This is my website. You can visit my website. You can learn all about my background if you care to. I always put deals on the deals page, so anytime any of the trader evaluations are running either a special promo or an ongoing promo, I put them on there. Save yourself some money. So let's get to it. So this was my day 4. I traded NQ. I wanted to trade the bonds, but they were painfully slow, and I said, you know what, let's just go with it. I know there's always action to be had at NQ. It's like the casino of the futures market, and the casino treated me well. As you can see here, 1585 in profit. And so my balance is 153,626. So happy with this. We're on day number 4. I always like to think in terms of like percentage of days complete and percentage of the goal. And we're ahead on the percentage of the goal. We have over a third of it done, and we're only 4 days in. You can see here all my various trades. Basically the usual with NQ, just scalping the movements. I'm like, all right, here we go. We're going down. Let's scalp in and out. Obviously worked out okay. So this very last trade was here where I went short somewhere in here. It looks like 14 and 11. And then I bought back here at 1401. This was definitely, and I mean, again, I'm going to show you the video. It's a little choppy. There's a bit of a lag, and I'll show you. There's one part where it really lags, but yeah, it's unfortunate because this spiked down after. So what had happened is this came down. It came down. My trailing stop was here. It popped back up, knocked me out, and then went wham right all the way down. So I would have actually picked up a nice piece there. So again, I'll show you the video here in a second. Okay guys, so this will be that final trade that I pointed out. Here I am. I'm short at $14 and $11.25. I'm short for 4 contracts. You see it here. You see it over here. I have a trailing stop on, so at this point I know it's like I'm at least getting like 155 or whatever this is. Yeah, 155 out of this trade, and I have this stop loss set to trail. So as the price, because we all know NQ can be very sporadic, it can move. It might spike one direction and spike right back before I even have a chance to do anything. So with the trailing stop, it will just follow it along. So if it falls, 30 ticks, like this will follow it. I have it set to trail by 12 ticks. 10 to 12 seems to be an okay amount to where, because there's so much like back and forth. 12 ticks gives it enough room to do its little thing, but if it actually turns around and comes back on me, I at least have my stop loss in. Sometimes it's a little crazy, because I mean, even if you look here, and I'm going to let the video play in a second, I have 155 locked in, but if I just flatted right now, I could get 315. Like, this is a $150 difference, just this little bit. So, and it's not even the full 12 ticks at this point, because it had spiked down and had come back. So at one point, it was down, here. So sometimes I keep that in mind. I mean, that is kind of a lot of profit to give up on like a trailing stop, but at the same time, it's a balance of managing the trade, making sure I lock in some profit, not getting stopped out when there's a bigger run ahead of it, like actually happens with this one. When it does stop me out, it comes up, takes me out, and then continues down. So I'm going to let this play now. Enough for me. So here you go. You see the price, pretty sporadic. It's going to move down. Again, it seems choppy because it is choppy. I'm going to pause it right there. So we just had a big, huge drop down, and the DOM like kind of moved itself. I have it set to recenter itself after so many ticks. So at this point, happened very quickly. When this dropped down, our stop loss moved here to 275 in profit, or sorry, 475 in profit. Really liking this trade now. It's down at 635. I think there's one more spike down here, but I want to explain what happens. The price actually, you'll see the stop loss move down. It looks like the price hasn't moved, but that's the lag. The price actually had moved down. It's just it's not reflected on here yet, and then it eventually moves itself down, and the trade plays out. I will mention, so this is just on the video kind of capture side of things. The trade is actually fine. Like, the trailing stop is moving when it's supposed to move. So I'm not too worried about the trade itself. It's just it looks weird on video. So let me let this play. Okay, so there you see the price spike down. It seemingly looks like this hasn't moved. So I have this paused right now. And you can ignore this 4S. This was from a previous trade. It keeps a record of all of them. So you're like watching this, you're like, why did it even go down? Like, the price hasn't moved down yet, but the stop loss moved itself down. It's because the price actually has shot down. It's just not showing on here yet. So I'll let it play. It does eventually here in a second reflect that fact and then come back and hit this. And there you go. So you kind of saw it there. Sorry, the video is like super choppy, so I'm trying to like pause it and speak and explain what's happening. But basically my trailing stop got moved down here, whatever that was, that level 7 something. Yep, I mean right here the video is even kind of goofy looking. So it looks like I got $7.95 out of this trade. I actually got more than I thought. So pretty nice. You see here, so the price spiked down here. That's what dragged the trailing stop, and then bam, it comes back on it and takes me out. Hey, all in all, a good trade. So that's it, guys. So thanks for watching. I hope all of your various valuations are going well. I know there's several of you in kind of all the different companies and all different levels. I wish you all well. Enjoy the weekend. Take a break from trading. I guess you don't have much choice since the markets aren't open. I was done myself at 8:15 here. This was my final trade. I had other things to do, so this kind of worked out well, and move on with the day. Feel free to comment below with however it is that you are doing in your various valuations. Always love to hear that people are doing well, or if you bust, hey, I can sympathize with that definitely as well. So me, myself, I'll be spending the weekend doing a little bit of relaxation, working on some other projects, probably nothing too much trader related, and then we'll get back to this on Monday morning. Everybody have a great weekend, and I'll see you in the next video.